Alright, from a stairwell. This is hilarious. So, if you watch a ton of the videos, you might remember in the event happened in September. The video might have been published in early October 2024, but last year when I was here in Council Bluffs in September 2024, some of the last videos were 2 instances of action out of turn in large pots. They were back-to-back videos, and in the first one, I didn't think it changed the action, although the dealer got it wrong, and I explained what happened. The floor was called, and the next video, everything was the opposite. I didn't think it very much changed the result of the hand and where the money went. The floor was not called. No one at the table really seemed to care. The one similarity was that the dealer got it wrong in both. 2 different people, but in both instances, the dealer got it wrong. So, the first one, and here's a little flashback to that video. If there's action out of turn, you go back to whose turn it is. If action does not change on the way to the person who acted out of turn, that out of turn action stands. If action does change on the way to getting to the player who acted out of turn, that out of turn action comes back, and that player has all of his or her options available. Okay, so what did the dealer do at this point? For one, he was very arrogant. He often is. He said something at first. I wish I could remember verbatim what it was. I don't remember the words he said. It was very quick, but I do remember thinking at the time, wow, that's a terrible, terrible explanation. Seat 5 has no idea what you're talking about. It turns out it wasn't a bad explanation, it was just a wrong explanation, because then after seat 5 was still thinking about what to do, the dealer said in this very condescending tone, "Do you know what your actions are?" I don't know why he has to say it like that, but he did. Seat 5 says no, and the dealer says you have 2 options. You can check or you can call this $77 bet. No, those are not his options. So I was leaving the poker room here at the Horseshoe Council Bluffs last week, and on my way out, the dealer who made the mistake in that hand back in September started yelling out to me that he wanted my phone number. At first, I didn't know if he was talking to me or if he was joking. When he said he was serious, figured it was about him getting the action out of turn wrong, although I don't understand exactly what he wants to say about it. No matter how many times I said, no, I'm not giving you my phone number, he kept hearing yes. And he told the floor as I was cashing out, he's gonna write his phone number down, that's for me. Didn't say anything close to that. Anyway, I told him for the, I don't know, 4th, 5th time, I wasn't giving him my number, but I'm in the poker room a lot. He could talk to me another time in person if he wants to. That hasn't happened yet, but it will. I've just been waiting for it to happen. It hasn't happened yet. It will be amazing. So I didn't want to film everything after it happened, so I'm telling you this now. For me, it's February 7th. So he screamed out that he wanted my phone number, and I said no. That's pretty much what happened, and eventually I have, I don't know, definitely more than 2 weeks left here in Council Bluffs. It'll happen, and when that day comes, I will tell you what happens. The big mistake he made, really have no idea what he wants to, I mean, I doubt it's gonna be an apology, which is what it should be, considering he got the action wrong. Another player told him what to do. He still got it wrong. I told him what to do. He still got it wrong. The floor told him what to do. He still got it wrong and said all 3 of us were wrong. And then he gave 2 players their incorrect options. But I doubt it's going to be an apology. He's probably going to be mad, even though I didn't come close to identifying him. As it is, people who play here and work here asked me who it was because I did so little to identify him. Someone even guessed who it was, and the guess was incorrect. So I imagine he's going to be mad that I told the world it was him. That's my best guess. But his mistake was letting me know there's going to be some kind of a conversation about this, because now I've had days to think about everything he could say and how to reply to get him mad, how to reply to get him confused, how to reply to make him say things that make no sense, even though I probably won't have to try very hard to do that. But it'll be glorious whenever this happens. All right, update on this dealer who's mad about something. Not a ton of time left for something to happen. There was a day I didn't film, but there was a day like a week and a half ago. you know, it doesn't seem like he wants to say anything face to face. That first day he was asking for my phone number, and I said, I'll be in the room plenty more times. Like, I'll be in here tomorrow. We were both in the room the next day, and he had no interest in saying anything. But there was a day about a week and a half ago, I was gonna leave, but you know, you could see how the dealers are going through the string, what tables they're gonna deal in the near future. I was gonna leave. I decided to stay about an extra hour. He probably isn't gonna say something when there's 7 other people at the table, but he would be dealing the table I'm playing. So I stayed. He got to the table next to mine, and instead of coming to my table, he had to brush for a half hour. It's like, all right, I can stay another half hour, and I'll see if anything happens. While he was brushing, a tournament table went down, and the string changed. People got rerouted. So even after that brush down, he wasn't dealing my table, and I didn't want to wait like all night for something to possibly happen, even though it probably wasn't going to anyway. So it's kind of getting anticlimactic here, but it doesn't happen today or tomorrow. I guess nothing's going to happen. Tomorrow is my penultimate full calendar day in town. I'm going to play tomorrow, probably not playing the day after. My last full calendar day, I just plan on waking up no matter how tired I am at like 5 a.m. Being tired all day, but going to sleep early because I kind of have to reset my sleep schedule for the next few drives I have. So yeah, if it doesn't happen by the end of day tomorrow, I guess nothing. But it was interesting. There was a viewer and another dealer who very much noticed that he was yelling at me for my phone number that first day, and wanted to see if something happened. So far nothing, but I'll keep you updated. All right, end of this endeavor of sorts. For the first time all month, actually, it was just us, no one else that close by. He got me my chips when I bought in before I sat down, and nothing. I wasn't gonna go out of my way to say something, but I was ready if he wanted to say whatever he wanted to say like a month ago, and nothing. So I don't know. Feel kind of bad though. Feel like this video, when I started filming these scenes, there was gonna be a much better ending to this video. Nothing I could do about this. There was some potential for something awesome to happen, and then just nothing did. But yeah, my guess would be he either still thinks he's right, or he's, yeah, it really can't be. He can't be mad that I identified him. Actually went very much out of my way to make sure I didn't. Like I said, someone guessed who it was and was wrong. So I guess that leaves he either still thinks he's right, or I don't know, he's just mad about my view on his lack of customer service skills throughout that entire hand. But I don't know, guess we'll never know. And remember, rice is a spoon food.